Good morning, everyone. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. It is the start of the week again, so I'm back on your screen. I hope everyone is happy. I had a lovely weekend. I enjoyed it very, very much. There was ADA in Amsterdam, so I went out a bit, but yeah, today I have to be back at the screens. I will quickly fix my lighting. Oh no, it's not possible because it's raining. I thought it was too dark now. But how was everyone's weekend? I hope people enjoyed it. I hope people are happy with the prices are pumping. I think we have seen a lot of alts pumping, and we can quickly go already to the crypto bubbles map. Um, Now we can see the crypto bubbles map, if I'm correctly. Is this working? Yes, it is. Oh, this is. Okay, now here we see the we can always start like with the yearly. You see the tokens are up. We looked at this last week as well, and now we're looking at it again. Yeah, we see the big gainers for the month. We always call stands out with virtuals who make a big pump lately. No, some minor errors. And I think we see Tia made a big dump this month. I still have a lot of faith in Tia. Esther's dumping. And then for the weekly, what stands out, yeah, virtual, what I'm already said on like the monthly, it was pumping, but also on the weekly, it is pumping lately. I quite enjoy the project. It is what you can easily build AI projects on it, so it's quite heavily be used. What is this small thing? Algorand. Obviously, of course, Zcash was pumping. P is coming back. Where is it currently at? It's turned currently at 26 cents. Is anyone farming the P? The P things. You could farm it like in 2018. I still have a wallet with fake P coins, but you couldn't redo it or anything. I'm not sure what it was, but I never know. But yeah, at some point they said like Stanford is involved, all the big companies, but didn't hear too much of that. I also see Sol here. It's back just below $200 today. We have seen Sai is going a little bit. Pump is pumping, of course. It cannot stop the pump. Mm, we see gold is going down with almost 5% last week, or with last week. ARP is going up, and if we look at the daily is looking very, very good. We see virtuals pump 22%. Aster's dumping. I know a lot of people are liking that in the Discord. What do we see more? Yeah, the P pump, the Dash pump, Link is pumping currently. Yeah, IP, ENA, Ethereum name. What is it? The Ethereum name? Oh, Ethena was not the thing I was looking at. But then if we look at the hour, things are dumping. Aster 3%, 7% for P. Polygon is dumping. I'm getting I'm getting a little interest about that, but I will maybe go over it a little later. Uh, yeah, well, we see quite some heavy dumps on the 1 hour. I mean, to go down 3% in 1 hour is quite a big move. I'm not sure if everyone, yeah, has been happy about it because everyone was happy with their longs and everything, and now you're back down. Like if you would be trading on like a 30x on Aster, you would be now down 100%. So I'm not certain everyone is enjoying that. But then, what I want to quickly, because of the news this week, we got a lot of things. We don't have a lot of things still because of the government shutdown. I will quickly go to Forex Factory, where I always look. We see today we don't have anything really to be. Tomorrow there's nothing. On Wednesday will be quite a big day because you have the rate cut decision. But at the end, I think we are already priced in and we get like the 0.25 rate cut decision. And that is like, if we go, as I already opened up, if we go to Poly Market, there's a 98% chance that we will have a rate cut of 0.25%. There's like the no chances 1%. and 0.5 is a 1%, and yeah, an increase by 0.25. That is like, yeah, I think this could no, but yeah, if let's look, if you put 1,000, you still don't win anything. There's zero. They don't even look at it. But yeah, this can definitely bring up a lot of volatility. I think the markets will sort of prepare for that, but still, because this is already priced in, I don't expect anything to happen. It will get a 0.25 rate cut. If it is anything else, I think market will react heavily on it, but not if it is will be like that. But we will also be having on, yeah, on Thursday, it can definitely bring some volatility. The Japan news will probably bring volatility that time, so I don't really look at it because I think price will go where it needs to go, and volume and not really their area, only if there's like really exceptional news. And then with Friday, ooh, I think currently they say it is not coming out because of the government shutdown, but maybe that it will come. We never know. Maybe the shutdown will end. Yeah, but I will take a quick look at chat. Who's go to? Yes, I think who are seeing? We see Wizard of Alt, of course. Good morning, Wiz. We see Bruce. Good day. Who have here? Good morning, Randy. It's already early here in Tulsa. Okay, go Rocket. Lift off. I'm not sure where Tulsa is. Can you tell me in which country Tulsa is? Howdy, Steve. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I think you had some chippy on Friday. And we got also Firewatch in the chat. Have a, I hope you all had a nice weekend. If you have any quick questions, always ask. Um, and then, yeah, I think for me the most important things is to go over the charts. Yeah, I made a short this morning. I will show you over here. I was looking. This is a little bit more plain chart, not too plain. Because for the people who don't know me, I'm the oh, this is not um, this is a little better. This wasn't for the people who don't know me, I'm a student of Block Pro, and he learned me how to trade. And he started a lot of times like a plain chart, I think. I don't know what the change is, but can definitely give like the feeling. And what I was seeing this morning, I think to quickly mark it out for you guys, we see some liquidity resting here. Don't think we will retrace that. We have a really big fair value gap over here. We were touching into it, but I was thinking there was a higher possibility that we will get a double top and we will move down a little bit more. So that's what I was anticipating. I also shorted like the double top at 116, I think, of 115,950. I did it on multiple exchanges, so I think this will be a nice short. I will be looking to take profit. My TP1 will be here. That's also because I think this has been some support in the past. And we have seen, yeah, you have those resistance over here. And I try to, in my strategy, I need to take some profits along the way because I have a lot of times been in a lot of profits and never sold any shit. So I ended up in a loss. Quickly sip of my coffee. Yeah, and also like we have seen like if we look at daily, it was one I wanted to look. Yesterday we got like a big push. I think we can see it on the 4 hour. a lot. We got this. I also was another short at the time with my uh we look maybe the 1 hour is easier to I was shorting yesterday from I think I shorted this. No. But where am I? Yesterday I shorted during the day around this level 111,500 or 112. No, one. Mm, no, now I remember. I shorted 113,800. Here. This is where I. This was my position of yesterday. Was a little higher. So around this level, I had my invalidation above that high, and I was looking for. Yeah, I was looking for around this to happen. This was my setup of yesterday. It was quite a small stop loss. It was because of this wick we've seen over here, and I was hoping that we would retrace here. Sadly, I got first I was in some nice profits over here. I didn't take any, and but I put my stop loss to break even, so it went up with this trade pump. I was literally looking at the chart at the time we were at this level, but I didn't close anything. I was like, okay, it will continue to dump, and then we got that instant pump to like 115.5, stopped out and break even, nothing earned, nothing lost, so not the worst. And then this morning I looked at the chart and I saw that we yeah had some double. I think we grabbed the liquid from up there. We got a little higher, and now we're going down. So I started a new position, um, and that was from one around this level, just above. It was also a market entry, so it's not. I put my stop loss at 116, 843 somewhere. And I'm still targeting, yeah, I'm still targeting this. I still think that's possible. The reason for my stop loss is because I've maybe if I'm looking at it, I should do it a little higher, just around here. But yeah, we have this fair value gap. I definitely see it. It's also there in the high time frames, and I think we can definitely get into it. But the moment we get into it, we can move quite fast because there's a lot of liquidity buildup from the Friday we got this big dump. But I cannot really see that we are doing that immediately. We need to, I mean, we saw this. We need to get like a rejection first before going up. And I also think that's why I always I got like a stat system. Or remove the. We'll keep it here. But then what it told me is we got the weekly open is this candle, but we only moved from there to the downside 0.16%, and that is really nothing. And if we would look at the last years, there is a 95% chance that we will have a bigger wick to the downside on the daily, but also on the weekly. So I think it will happen today. That was my base case, but there's also a chance it will happen on the weekly. So maybe on Tuesday, maybe on Wednesday. But I don't see us continuing pumping it to like 120, 1.5 because I think if I get subbed out, we will be quite quickly go to 190, 190 and put a stop loss in. Um, does anyone have any questions? Does anyone have any questions? You can ask me now, maybe about my stop loss or my strategy. I'm happy to answer everything. And I will quickly go take a look at. Wait, oh, this is an indicator. I will put it out. Quickly look at Eve. I think Eve had a similar. I mean, what we have seen, this is drawn out. It exactly got hit, and yeah, I didn't put fully short in. I was already short quite heavily on Bitcoin, so yeah, I was not looking. I see some questions in the chat. Um, I won't pull them up because that will make it ugly. Uh, I see Wizard of Alt is asking up or down. I would say up, up for to around 110, 300. That is where my short TP will be, and then up from there for the rest of the week. That is what I'm hoping, and I will be also starting some swing longs on several altcoins. And how much leverage? I always trade on Prime XBT, so I think I will have like a standard of like 500x leverage, but I calculate my position, so it doesn't really matter. And what about the CME gap? I think that's a really good question, Firewatch. I will go to the CME chart. That was also why I think we should go down first, because CME is always a drag of liquidity. And what we can see here, it is, oh, it is a little lower there. And it is around, we will see what the close was, 110,900. So that's also 111K. And that is also in line with why I was shorting. Put this chart shorting. There's also the liquidity here, maybe. So for CME, we should go a little lower to here, and that is, yeah, it's in line with the CME gap, with the liquidity resting over here, and a lot of stuff. So yeah, I think it will get filled, probably today, probably today, but maybe tomorrow and last on Friday. Oh no, Wednesday. And if it is not on Wednesday, I I'm not certain. I won't trade too much, because then we get like an exceptional week, and if there are too many things that are not in line for me, I have to step out of the charge, because it can only lose money. And next week there are a lot of opportunities as well. But yeah, I took a quick look at Eve already. Yeah, we have seen it got rejected from this box. If we look at the higher time frame where the box came from, was of here. I drew it because of the liquidity. It was support here. It broke down, got resistance here. It tried to break back up, got down, it broke up. Here it got resistance again, and here it is resistance again. So I think it is quite a heavy level, around $4,250. So yeah, I will. I mean, if we would break it, what would be the ideal scenario for me? Where can I? Is that we would break it, come down and retest, and then move up to like higher, high to like higher levels, maybe to 7K, and that will be the start of the bull market. But so we will get a breakout or like 4,360, move back down, test it as a real support, and then fly up. Also looking at Link. Whoa, these are a lot of lines. I'm sorry about that. But I think there's a reason why I drew it. But maybe it was also charting it on the smaller time frames to get a quicker look. But I was in a position last week. I hope anyone also put yours in at one of at $17.20. You should be up really nicely. I'm still in the position, it's the swing position, looking to close it at around, let's say $38, and then a runner to $200. That is my predictions for Link, around $200. That's what I would be hoping. I've seen a lovely, I think someone, Block Pro told us in the trading chat on this on CSE that he was Now is back there. It was he was telling us to. I'm sorry. To long around here, around these levels, he was telling us to long. We had invalidation. I put below the low, and we had TP1, TP2, and TP3. That was what his spiritual guidelines were. It was the signal, but the spiritual guideline. And we have seen it broke really to the. I mean, I was in position earlier. I didn't get stopped out, but it really broke almost to TP3. It retested just below TP2 now, but that definitely made me a lot of money, so I'm happy with it. That's what I got from the Discord from Block Pro. My mentor also, we have seen CRV. This thing, I always like it, and normally when it starts pumping, I mean, when it starts pumping, it can have some really significant gains. Like if we saw back here, it was pumping like crazy. Like let's take a look how much percent it did in like it did in 12 days 121%. But we also have seen these candles 9%, 7%. It moves heavily. I think also if we will look more back, we have seen it here as well. There it moved. What is it? This is even crazier. This is like a Eve DeFi project. Here it moves 500% in 32 days. I mean, this thing can pump quick. Can also go down quite heavily. But yeah, I'm always liking the project. I think I'm not sure why it pumps that aggressively when it's pumping, but it does. Yeah, and also we can take a look about Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid is pumping again. I am long from this level, 35 cent, $35 and 50 cents, and we have seen a massive pumps. I think that was due because they changed something in the protocol and it would be quicker, easier, cheaper. I'm not sure what else, but it will be better. And that's what the reason why it pumped, and they're making a significant load of money. I think Sui is up quite nicely. It retested the support over here, and now it's getting back up. I think Aster is one of the not too good performing. What has happened to Hyperliquid? Wizard is showing in a chart. They have Hyperliquid 3. There's are now equities on there, so it will even bring more volume. And their money thing is, if they create more volume, it will get yeah, they will get more revenue because of more volume, and that will generate fees, and fees will be profits, and they will buy back with their fee profits. So that's the reason why that's pumping. Um, and validators can launch their own perps markets across the ecosystem. So yeah, it would be used more and more. I can yeah, Aster. I'm never really bought Aster too much, but I think yeah, if you bought at 95 cents, you will be happy. We can quick go to 4 because we didn't have too much data. We have seen we dumped from here. I would have been if I would be charting this. I'd never charted this before, but I think I saw a nice level here. This was is like a level where we got back down. I would chart this thing. Yeah, this is quite a significant level over here. Just putting some lines on the screen where I think we can see. I still think this can be something. This is how quickly we chart Aster. It took me around 10 seconds, I would say. I think we saw rejection over here. It's going down to 95 cents. It wouldn't surprise me. Maybe it holds up at like $1.05. But yeah, that is the best case scenario. But if anyone has any other questions, please ask. I will be sitting around the chat for a few more minutes, but I have to drop off. I hope everyone is having a will be having a really nice week. Yeah, Like, I think the markets look quite good. I think we will start pumping in the next couple of weeks for altcoins as well. So that's where I'll be eyeing out. I will be still holding my Bitcoin short positions. I hope people will take a look at it. Don't buy a pump only, because we have seen a big pump. And yeah, maybe when a big pump comes in the weekend, we should retrace for weekend liquidity. We will see New York open, New York, and we can quickly. The last thing I will. We can quickly go for the last thing I will do is did they already bring it out on Polymarket? That's quite fun, where you can gamble what will be the New York open time. They got like Bitcoin up or down for the 15 minutes. So that will be closing in 2 minutes. Let's see what it is 50-50 currently, but yeah, it's just no clue. I found it really funny that they do that. They also do a different charge, but they don't do the weekly of the New York Open data. But yeah, I would be trading that. I would be shorting it. I would say it will be below 114.5, but yeah, I'm not sure. It's still a prediction. I think you need to be time wise in a good line. But if they, you could say below 116, I would put some amount in it. Um, but that was it, guys. I hope everyone enjoyed it. It's my third stream on the Crypto Savings Expert channel, and I hope everyone will have a really nice day, and bye bye.